Details coming in on the German bakery blast verdict. Death has been given to Himayat Baig. This is the latest development that's come in. The verdict was supposed to be announced today, and that is what we are seeing. Himayat Baig has been given the death sentence. The blast, in fact, took place on 13th of Feb in 2010. We have a correspondent on the phone line with more details. What can you share with us at this point in time?
Well, what we have been just told by our correspondents inside the courtroom there in Pune, the Pune Sessions Court, is that the court has pronounced the verdict and the sentencing, and now it is clear that Himayat Baig, according to the sentence that has been awarded to him, is the death sentence. This is the Pune Sessions Court. Of course, after 2 days after it had found him guilty of the Pune blast, had convicted him in that case. Today, the arguments from both sides concluded, and the sentence has just been awarded. It is going to be the capital punishment for Himayat Baig. Of course, as per the general practice, he will be approaching the higher court in this matter, which is the High Court and probably then the Supreme Court. But then, right now, this is the first trial in the German bakery case. The Sessions Court has found him guilty and now sentenced him to death, the capital punishment that has been given to him. Now, in this case, let me tell you, Himayat Baig happens to be the only accused person who is in the custody, who was in the custody of the ATS and then, of course, later on sent to the jail. He happens to be the only person who could be apprehended by the investigative agency, which was the ATS in this matter. And apart from him, rest of the 6 accused in this case, including Yasin Bhatkal, who's now been seen to be the person who holds or conducts all the operations of Indian Mujahideen in India, are still absconding. So it was only Himayat against whom the trial was conducted. The trial, of course, had started soon after Himayat was apprehended, months after the German bakery blast on 13th of February 2010. Himayat was picked up on 8th of September from one of the bus stands in Pune and remanded to ATS custody. Later on, of course, Himayat had said this in the court and had claimed in the court that he was not picked up from where the ATS had said he was, that he was taken in from his house in Udgir in interior Maharashtra, and that he was somebody who used to run a small business in that place, had nothing to do with either the conspiracy or assembling of the bombs. The ATS, of course, had a tough time trying to get the evidences put together against him, given the fact that they have really not been able to get the entire investigation done in a proper manner, considering that almost all the accused people, but for one, are still absconding. So it was a difficult trial. It was a difficult investigation for the ATS, but they did manage to get a conviction in this case, and of course now the death sentence for Himayat Baig.
Megha, also, like you correctly pointed out, there are in fact 6 others who are accused in this case, and they have been absconding. Himayat Baig today has been given the death sentence. We know details are just trickling in, but do we know on what grounds Himayat Baig has been given the capital punishment?
Well, he was charged of criminal conspiracy, apart from the other sections under which he was charged by the ATS and which was found to be correct and true by the Sessions Court. This person has been charged of criminal conspiracy under Section 120B of IPC, which of course has the death punishment or the capital punishment as the extreme punishment in it.